Check.
Hello everyone, this is Peyton here, and I had some dreams that I was being lazy about writing down in my dream journal. So, here are, I think it's around 3 dreams, maybe 4. And, yeah, so we're gonna start off with some older ones. So, this first one, I was somewhere, and, this was a pretty short dream. And this was a few nights ago. Almost said a few mites. That doesn't make sense. Okay, a few nights ago. Um, I would say at most 2 weeks ago. At most. All right. So I was sitting down with my dog Winter, and I think my uncle Nick was there, and he was talking to someone, or it's just some other dream character talking to someone. And I'm sitting by my dog, Winter, and in the stream he's biting me, but not too hard, little puppy bites, even though he's a almost 4-year-old dog. And so he's biting me, and then this goes on for 2 minutes or so, and then the dream switches to me near some trees or some bushes, probably bushes, but could be trees. It could have went either way. And um, I'm holding on to a toy scorpion, and I know it's a toy because of the texture, the way it feels. It's a toy scorpion, and yes, I do know what a real scorpion feels like. I don't have one as a pet, never had one as a pet, but my grandpa got me a Chinese gold scorpion that was basically taxidermied or something. Maybe not taxidermied, but it was a dead Chinese gold scorpion. Um, it was online too. It wasn't like we caught one or something. Anyway, um, I'm holding on to this toy scorpion, and I actually have a toy that's just like this in my animal figurines bin. And I'm holding on to the scorpion, and then all of a sudden, it flies away. Now keep in mind this figurine has no wings, nothing like that. And it's like it rotated to about a 35-degree angle, and then it just flew out of my hands and off into the distance. Then I woke up, and I fell back asleep again. And I'm laughing because it's kind of a funny dream. Okay, so I fell back asleep. I'm inside this house, and I don't. I've talked about this before. I'll get bits of information that are like, you are at this person's house. It'll give me settings and stuff. I jokingly call it the dream awareness system because it kind of tells me what's going on. Um, but it's like I get like a file of information of like what's going on. Anyway, in this house, open door, and I hear something in my head about the staircase being sketchy. And boy, was that right. So, as I'm passing through this door, there's some hanging things from from the top of the door, from the top of the doorway, the entrance way, whatever you want to call it. Um, I don't even know how to describe it. It was like just little weird things just hanging from the ceiling. Like, yeah, just weird things. I don't know. And I'm going down the staircase, and there's this girl next to me. Again, kind of get the message. Okay, there's a girl next to you, and it's like telepathic. It's not like an out loud message, but I have gotten those before. Well, I got a dream to talk about that, so yeah. Um, and this girl's trying to help me down the staircase, and the staircase is a bunch of like kind of like restaurant menus, but like stacked together, and they're kind of like forming a staircase. So it's like someone had like 60 to 100 like menus from places. It just like made a staircase out of them. So I'm starting down the staircase, and I'm like probably 3 seconds in, and not into the dream, but 3 seconds just descending the staircase, and it's very short in width, no railing. If you go off the side, you're gonna fall, 5 feet, whatever. No big deal. Maybe 10 feet, who knows? At most. And I start down for another 2 seconds, struggling down. And then there's a loud truck passing by right in front of us. Like, it's as if, the house was like right by a road, which makes sense. But some dreams that probably a little weirder, like where there's like no roads in front of the houses. Who knows? But in this, I should have worded it like this. In this dream, the house was right by a road, like real life. There we go. That's how we're gonna word it. And there's this guy that walks up to us, and he goes, "Hey, Kevin passed away." And I'm like, "Oh, that sucks." And then I'm like, "Huh. We have a 4-month-old Timberwolf, and I guess we found his name, Kevin." So I guess I was going to name this Timberwolf Kevin, and then I woke up shortly after. Oh, little detail. I think when the truck passed by and the guy walked up to us, I think I just stood on the staircase for the rest of the dream. The restaurant menu staircase. Okay, so this one I had on Sunday night going into Monday. And I was watching football on Sunday, all day. Sunday was football day. That's probably what Sundays are going to be for me, is football days, because I'm really into football now. Like, really into it. Like, I'm already excited for the next game, which is until Thursday, so, yeah. Trying to pass time. I'm just kind of kidding. Anyway, I go to bed, and I have this dream where my mom, and I think it's my mom and dad, they're in a big fight, and then my mom leaves. Well, my mom's yelling at my dad in this dream. My dad's, like, not really yelling or anything. And so my mom leaves or something, and then it switches to this British guy. I think I was watching him on TV, and they were talking about ditching airplanes, and just the weirdest thing. And he's like, I'll try and do a British accent, what he said here. He's like, well, in most plane crashes, you have about 10 to, no. Well, in most plane crashes, you have about 10 to 20 seconds to get to the surface. And in those 10 to 20 seconds, you could most likely die or something like that. It was really weird. Basically, like, you had to get up. Or no, it was basically like, when you ditch the plane, you're gonna be underwater, and you have 10 seconds to surface from underwater, to surface, you know what I mean? I might have confused some people. But anyway, talks about that. I wake up shortly after. And then I'm thinking about, as I'm falling back asleep, I'm thinking about a plane, like, having to ditch in the ocean. And I'm like, ooh, that's not cool. And I fell back asleep. And this next dream was really weird. So it was basically this plane flew up to heaven somehow. And I was up there with Logan from SML. You guys probably don't know what that is, but it's a puppet YouTuber. That's all you need to know. And we were like in heaven, I guess. And it's so weird. We were talking about videos, and I was like, I think I said like you should make like a 7-minute video or something. I was like, and then he's like, no, I told the viewers I was gonna make a 41-minute viewer, and they're pretty unforgiving, so I gotta make a 41-minute video. And then, he's gone or something happens to that character. And I'm on this metal tile with the railing by my side, and for some reason I fast walk, but I kind of felt like it was a run. I fast walked to the end of this ramp, then I woke up. And then this last stream happened a while ago. I think it was on September 5th.
Start virtual camera. Stop recording. Check box. Check. Folder.
Let me see here.
Normal cursor. Untitled. Animal. Flight. Lucid Dream. Untitled. Previous 7. Dream Journal. Group Video Ideas. Dream Journal.
Dream Journal.
Blank. 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 Ended shortly at man next running. At Mark reached. Got 4 at September. 4 at 5. I was in 4L. September. 4L.
Okay.
Ops 30. Op.
4L. That I guess I made a typo. Well, I was gonna write down this stream, but it's really short, so I'm just gonna tell it to you guys. So, I was in a cafe, and the little exchange that, or conversation, not exchange, jeez, I'm really mixing up my words here, sorry about that. I haven't recorded in a while, and you guys might be able to tell that. Anyway, in a cafe of some sort, nice lit room, kind of has the vibe of a school cafeteria, but, cafeteria, not cafe, cafeteria. And me and, I guess, Matthew King from First Officer Pro, we had this telepathic conversation, and it was, really short, and he was like, I really enjoyed the flight that I had with you that had, 24 pages of legs, and then for some reason I thought of a CDU with ACTR legs 1/24, 24/24, something like that. Because that's how it looks in the plane. And I woke up. Weird little dream. I don't know. Well, those are some of the dreams I've had, and that's literally what I'm going to title this. I'm not going to be too creative. So, some of the dreams I've had recently. No, there's actually a few more I could tell you. So yesterday, from the hours of about 11 to 2, just when you thought the video was over, a couple more. They're kind of weird though. And kind of laughing at it here. I might have these parts out of order because it's a 3-part dream, I think, kind of like that. Anyway, so it started off with me in a house. I don't even know if it's I don't even know if it had the defining features of my actual house, but I was in a room, and then someone knocked on the door, then asked for me. And my dad comes up to the room and he's like, Peyton, someone wants to see you. And I'm thinking, well, ask his name. I don't want him to talk to someone I don't know. And then he lets the guy in the house, and it's just, I don't know how to explain this part, but it was like they hired some trainer, I guess, for self-defense, but he was called the serial killer trainer. It's so weird. And this guy's a weird kind of high-pitched voice, and my mom's like, well, don't you think you should tell Peyton who's here? And then my dad just opens the door, and then this guy comes in to my room, and he calls me a rookie, and then we start fighting, and we tussle for about 5 seconds, and then the dream, I think I woke up. Yeah, I think I woke up, and then this was so weird. My arm was numb, and my hand was numb, and I think I had a hypnip, hypnic object. hallucination. I think that's what he said. And it was really weird. And it was just like, so what these are is they're basically sleep paralysis, but not as bad. And you basically have them before you go to sleep. And I'm just laying there. And then there's like some dialogue about my arms being busy and me getting somewhere. Then I fell asleep in this dream where we were in a house that had 4 bedrooms, I guess. And I was thinking like, ooh, 1 bedroom for every year of high school. And I like was counting silver dollars. I counted 4 silver dollars. And then me and Addie fought over something for a bit. And then I went to the bathroom. But I threw up, but it kind of felt like I threw up noodles, and then I woke up shortly after, I think. Alright, now the video's over. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Exit ops.